I think this is the first time I've recorded a video like sitting down. I don't know for sure, but I think it is. But hi, if this is your first time watching my videos, thank you. My name is Loren, and I am just making videos and one, to create memories and to remember like all the things that I'm doing with my life, and two, which is actually more important, hopefully I will inspire someone else in the world to go out and to live their dreams, accomplish their goals, and to do great things. So that's what this channel is all about. And today's video is about why I decided to teach abroad. There are, I want to say 2, maybe 3 reasons why I decided to teach abroad. And they're pretty big. So the first reason actually has to do with a personal goal of mine. I think it's a lifetime goal. I actually don't even know if I can accomplish it, but I'm gonna try. And that really is to eliminate extreme poverty. A lot of people have their own opinion about it, and they're like, you're crazy, you can't do that. We can do it, that's what I think. But I'm an eternal optimist, and the reason I think we can do it is because extreme poverty is ridiculous. Like, there are people that literally live on less than $1 a day. Blows my mind. But they do it, and that's extreme poverty. And I think that that's absolutely ridiculous, because when we have extreme poverty, that's where, when we have poverty, period, that's where a lot of crime and manipulation and what is that word where people take advantage of people but they don't know it? Oh man, and I'm an English teacher. Give me a second, guys. Exploitation, it came back to me. Happens, and it happens because, not just because of poverty, that's a big factor. Because of poverty, people unfortunately are not able to become educated, and because they're not educated, they don't know that they're being exploited. And so those things all really bother me a lot. So much so that I've really thought about this. I've been thinking about it for years, probably since I was like 14. And I'm like, this has to happen, this has to happen. So since I wanted to, whoops, I dropped my water. Anyway, since I wanted to eliminate extreme poverty, I had to think about what is the best way of going about doing it. And I believe the best way to do that is to educate people. I also believe that it's, helping encouraging people to open businesses and creating the environment where people can really thrive. Now, I'm not Superwoman. I am not a government. I'm not coming in to change a whole lot, but I do want to help and provide education. That's like one of my really big things, and I want to do it in a different way than necessarily traditional education. That's a whole different video, but I want to do it differently. With that being said, I want to open boarding schools around the world, and I want to help children in various communities and in different countries where they can come to school, have a safe environment where they can learn and really grow and develop and be nurtured, and just tap into the gifts that God has given them. I personally believe that each human being has a gift, a talent, something to offer this world that no one else can. There are so many people, and we are all so different. Of course we have something to offer this world that no one else does, right? That's how I feel about it. So I want to create an environment that's safe for them, where they can really grow and thrive in that environment. And not only in that environment, but also prepare them for when they leave. Because life will slap somebody and not care, right? That's life. And so that's my like one of my big life goals. And because of that, I knew I did not want to be a teacher. I knew that I didn't want to be a teacher in America. I knew that I didn't want to be like on a board of directors. I didn't want to be a superintendent. Didn't want to go that route. I really wanted to be more of a philanthropist. I kind of wanted to say, here's the vision. This is what I like. I really want to help fund this so that we can make this happen. Because a lot of people get hung up on like, well, we don't have money for that. We don't have money for this. Well, let's figure it out. That's where I come from. That's my point of view, right? Because we can do it. We just have to figure it out. And as I continued thinking about this and on my journey and praying about it, I realized that I needed to have some type of experience. But at the same time, I knew that I did not want to experience just my own education system because I wanted to impact people around the world. So while I was in university, I was like, I need to go teach abroad. Now, again, I didn't want to become a teacher. My major is international business with a minor in entrepreneurship and hospitality. So I did not want to be a teacher, but I needed to have teaching experience, which probably sounds weird, right? Like, I wasn't looking at it from a career standpoint. I was looking at it from like what I want to do with my life standpoint. So with that being said, while in university, I was like, cool, when I'm done with university, I'm going to go teach in South Korea. I'll start there and then kind of travel around and see different ways that different countries have their education system. So that was one reason I decided to teach abroad. And then the second reason was actually more sobering. This is when I had to become an actual adult, I think. Was because about 8 years ago, my dad passed away. And that was it was monumental and life-changing. And part of the change that took place in that process, so it was it was a really dark period of time for me, but it helped birth other things in me, and helped me to recognize a lot of things. And one of the things that I recognized was that I needed to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. I've been very independent, I think, since I was young. And I'm just kind of me. I own it. I used to be very shy. I'm way less shy now. And when I say I used to be shy, if I didn't know you, I was very shy. But if I knew you, I didn't care. But when my dad passed away, I realized I really had to gain my independence, and I wasn't too sure what that looked like at all. I just know I needed to make that happen. Anyway, I was in school, and when I finished university, I started working right away because my focus was I needed to gain my independence. I needed to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. And unfortunately, and fortunately, because I still wouldn't trade it for anything, I still lived with my mom. So it was good for a lot of reasons, but it wasn't good because deep down in the back of my mind, I feared the day that my mother would die. I to this day, I still don't like it. I push that thought far, far away. She's alive, she's healthy, thank God. Praise God. But it terrifies me. And so when I had graduated university and I had been working, I knew I was not where I needed to be independent, to take care of myself the way that I needed to take care of myself. Take care of myself. Even if, especially since I have these really big goals and dreams, I needed to do more. At the time, I was working 2 jobs, 2 crazy jobs, and I was just working so much, and I was really tired. I was extremely burnt out. I needed something different, and I needed to make sure that I could take care of myself. And not that my mom wants it. My mom would never want it. She would never ask for it. But I wanted to also make sure that I could, if needed, take care of her, because I love my mom and I just don't want her to want for anything. So yeah, I was like, I have to do something different. Now, originally, as I said before, when I was in university, I thought I will go and teach English abroad once I'm done with university. And after I graduated, I was really scared. I had absolutely no money. I was in debt because I went to university. And my two jobs were at the time allowing me to kind of make ends meet. And then even once I went full-time at one of my jobs, like, it was not paying me enough money. Why I stayed, because I'm loyal to people. I learned a lesson at that job. Not that it was a bad job. The people I worked with, some of the people were good. I learned some lessons. We'll leave it at that. That's a whole different video. What is important is that since I learned a whole lot of lessons at that time, one of them, I stayed because I was scared. I didn't go to Korea and make money and like change my life at that time because I was scared. And so 2 years later, I'm not happy. I'm starting to get sick because I'm working way too much, and like, not like a little sick, like really sick. I'm sleep deprived, I'm irritable. I'm just not in a healthy place. I needed a change. And I really thought about it and I prayed about it, and I took time to journal and to figure out, like, what is it that really makes me happy and makes me spark? And it's like the desires that God put in my heart. Those are the things that make me tick and get me excited and fire me up. And I was not doing any of that. And so I was like, okay, well, then I need to make a change. And so I thought maybe I'll go back to school and get my MBA and go live abroad. And then I thought maybe I'll just change companies and work for an international company, go, again, move abroad. I wanted to understand different cultures, I wanted to learn different languages, and I wanted to understand different traditions. I love cultures, I love traveling, I love languages, I love history. I'm a super nerd. So happy. Anyway, what ended up coming up over and over and over again was teaching English abroad. Go teach English, go teach English. Teach abroad, teach abroad. You can be a teacher, teach abroad. I kid you not, from like random strangers. I worked at a hotel, so there would be people that would come in and out, and we'd have conversations, and they're like, you should teach abroad. I don't know you, why are you saying this to me? It's so random. Or sometimes I would have some of my regulars, and I had one of my regulars, they were such a cute couple, and they're like, you know what you should do? You should think about teaching down in like Central America, like in Costa Rica or Colombia or El Salvador. You'd be a great teacher. And I'm like, okay. I mean, for me, it was really God being like, hey, do I need to make a sign, like a gigantic one? Here it is. This is what you're supposed to do. And so I started looking into it. I started looking into different programs, what I would need, any certifications that I would need, and one thing led to another, and now here I am teaching English. And I'm really, really excited, actually, that I'm teaching English. I really enjoy it. I'm learning a lot, and I'm staying busy. And what makes me so happy about teaching English abroad is that, one, I am having an impact. Again, I didn't think I would ever want to teach, and then I realized, oh, I need to teach to understand some things for my schools and to at least have that knowledge. But I really do enjoy teaching. Like, my kids are hilarious. If you guys watch my vlogs, you'll see. But the things they say sometimes are stupid, but they're funny to me because I'm an adult, and I'm like, do I look that dumb? Stop lying. And then the second thing is that I am experiencing a different culture, a completely different culture. I'm learning a new language, and I'm really pushing myself way beyond my comfort zone. And it's really interesting because it is very uncomfortable. It's been at times very scary, but it is so fulfilling. it's so fulfilling. And so, yeah, that's why I chose to teach English abroad. That's why I chose to teach abroad. So those are the two, there's only two, not three, two big reasons. And I'm really, really happy. And I guess to kind of like clarify, I'm here, I'm currently living in Vietnam by myself, and I'm able to take care of myself. And that was so important for me, for me to know that I can do. I think deep down I knew, but I had never done it. I just had never done it. And I needed to absolutely know, not only can I take care of myself, but also I can start taking care of my mom the way that I want to take care of my mom. Not just like, hey mom, what do you want for dinner? Or, hey mom, like, I'll go fill your car up with gas. I'm talking like really take care of my mom. I'm still working on it, but it's getting there. And so, again, not that she needs it, but I just feel like it's a good thing to do. It's something I should do. And so I'm really grateful for that I am here, that I'm so blessed, that I'm earning enough money where I can do that. I'm gaining the experience and the knowledge that I need to like really make one of my life goals happen. And that excites me. I think maybe that's why I love teaching so much. I think so. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. And stay tuned. I will continue to upload more videos. I'll see you guys later. Bye.